So my name is Xianglong Wang, and I'm an assistant professor teaching at University of California, Davis. I joined the faculty ranks at UC Davis in 2022. So I've been in this position for a year. This is my second year here. Before that, I was a faculty member at Washington State University in a similar teaching role. I was there for 2 years. So this is my fourth year as a faculty member. It really depends on year to year. Like last year, I taught the senior design series and also the instrumentation course. But the following year, because our senior design faculty, she's returning, I'm going to be switched out to teaching machine learning for biomedical engineering, and also the third year manufacturing course in our department. Before that, I also taught other courses such as transport or image processing, but I'm not teaching those right now. The assistant professor teaching our series at UC schools require us to do some research. So I also do some engineer education research. Interestingly, I'm always assigned to teach upper class people. All the courses, at least right now, I've taught are either third year or fourth year courses. It depends whether I'm I'm inside the classroom or outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I make sure that I know everybody. So like we are a quarter school right now at UC Davis. It's a little hard for instructors to know all the students. And I try my best to do that. So I usually, like in my instrumentation courses, by week 4, I already know everybody, like no matter how large the class is. Last year we have 85 students and then know everybody by name. So that the students really appreciate that, such that they a lot of them wrote in course evaluations and wrote in other places such that there aren't really many people that learn every student by name, and that really helps them to feel them seen. And also like I don't have much of the feeling myself, but the students like to comment me as a person who is stern but kind. So I guess that's good, such that they appreciate, like my efforts to connect with them. And also I also talk to them about their hobbies, what they're liking so far, so that they, like that's a little bit more connection with them. Outside the classroom, we do have some research projects that are going on. We're submitting this to BMES 2023, such that we are organizing the micro events with the faculty and the students. So for example, we are doing pairing one faculty with about 3 to 5 students for lunch. And we are also organizing more such that we have, like, for example, board game nights with the faculty and the students. And these kind of connections actually help the students feel like they are more that they belong more to our department. And we do have survey results to show that. So these are the current ways that we are connecting with the students. I think next year I'm going to, like 2 years after, I'm going to teach the second year students too. We'll see what kind of strategy I'll use in that course by then. I've taught like a first year and second year as a TA myself, also observed some of the lower level classes here, like the second year BME, Introduction to BME courses. We find that, like the people who are in third year and fourth year, they behave very differently from first year and second year people. And if you're teaching first year and second year, you might have to deal with more people who are like talking in class, who are playing games in class, so that kind of things. But third year and fourth year people, I think they are a little bit more, they know a little bit more, such that they are going to be in this major, and they are going to, try to succeed in this major, at least make some effort towards it. What I do in my courses is that I start from the syllabus. I have like a grade breakdown such that what is the minimum percentage of grade in my class that they need to have to get a certain letter grade, because I do not curve. And the second is that I put the historical grade data such that like in the past 2 years or 3 years, what are the percentage of the students who got A minus, such that they come with an expectation of, like if they perform on average, what kind of grade they're gonna get. And also I do surveys in my class about how much effort out of class they're putting in. For example, in my instrumentation class, we have 6 units, which usually translates to 18 hours of total study. And I survey the students every year saying, okay, tell me how much time that you're spending out of the class so far. And last year, for example, is 11 hours. So I put the 11 hours on my syllabus so that the students have an expectation of, how much time they're going to put in this thing every week. So these are the things that we start from doing the syllabus. I also reiterate in my class. We also have a syllabus quiz such that I force the students to read it. So those are the things that we set in the very beginning, such that they need to put in the effort. Also, there are a lot of collaboration projects or assignments in our class. And we do have grade adjustments based on peer evaluations, so that if anybody is not really pulling the weight, they are going to have their grade affected in our classes, so that it kind of makes the people to put into effort to do well in this class. So we just presented at the ASCE, the conference about the innovation on the bioinstrumentation course. Our innovation is mostly focused on the lectures, not the labs. We are designing a set of lectures such that it is highly translatable. We're actually teaching this version of course both at Washington State by my colleague and also at UC Davis right now, so that it fits in different kinds of background and preparation levels of the students. We are using active learning and problem-based learning to make sure that we stay personable, make the students feel engaged. That is more like the scholarship of teaching and learning part. On the other hand, we are launching a new project that is like integrating teaching of diversity, equity, inclusion in machine learning courses. And also we are doing an investigation on what are some things we can do to help the biomedical engineering students feel engaged and feel like they belong to the UC Davis BME community in our department. So a few things that I'm doing, and also I'm very interested in mental health as well. So these are like my research interests right now. I'm mostly interested in undergraduate education. If you have ideas about if you have interest in collaborating in working on instrumentation with me, welcome to send me an email. And also, if you're interested in studying mental health or sense of belonging in our students or in your students, we're happy to collaborate with you as well. So always open to collaboration, and I'm going to be happy to see more of you in the future in BMES or ASE meetings.